The famous investor explains how to find and control the cycles that rule the markets. We all know that markets go up and down, but how do you know when to get out and when to stay in? The truth is never black or white, and the best way to find it is to understand why things happen in cycles. You can be sure of where we are in a cycle when you learn the patterns of ups and downs that affect not only the economy, markets, and companies, but also how people think and act as investors. If you look at past cycles, try to figure out where they came from, and stay on the lookout for the next one, you will become very aware of how the investment situation changes. You'll be aware and ready, while other people get caught off guard by unplanned events or let feelings like fear and greed control them. By following Marx's advice, which comes in part from his famous memos to Oaktree's clients over the years, you can learn these repeating patterns and have the chance to get better results. The book is split into 4 parts, and each one talks about a different part of the market cycle. Part 1, Understanding Market Cycles, sets the stage for the rest of the book by talking about the nature of market cycles, such as how they are inevitable, how they are hard to predict, and how they are affected by psychological factors. Marx says that buyers will be better able to handle the markets if they know that they go through cycles. Part 2, Recognizing Market Cycles, looks at the signs and markers that show where the market is in its cycle. Marx gives you a number of different things to keep an eye on, such as valuation measures, sentiment indicators, and economic and political factors. He says that investors will be able to make better financial decisions if they can figure out where the market is in its cycle. Part 3, Dealing with Market Cycles, explains how buyers can change their investment plans based on where the market is in its cycle. Marx talks about different ways to spend, such as value investing, growth investing, and momentum investing, and gives examples of how each can work at different points in the business cycle. He also talks about how risk management and variety are important for getting through market cycles. In Part 4, The Pendulum of Investor Psychology, the psychological factors that affect market movements are looked at in more depth. Marx says that fear and greed, which are psychological states of investors, play a big role in market trends. He talks about how important it is to understand these psychological factors and how they can cause bubbles and crashes on the stock market. Throughout the book, Marx stresses how important it is to understand that markets go through cycles and to keep a long-term view when buying. He admits that it's hard to predict market cycles, but he says that investors who focus on the basics, keep a focused approach, and watch out for the signs of market cycles will be better off in the long run. In conclusion, Mastering the Market Cycle gives an in-depth look at how markets go through cycles and shows how buyers can make the most of these cycles to be successful. Investors can improve their chances of success and reach their long-term investment goals by understanding the signs and indicators of market cycles, changing their investment strategies based on market conditions, and keeping a disciplined approach. Thanks for watching our Amazon book review. If you found our review helpful and you're interested in checking it out for yourself, we've included a link to it in the description below. By clicking on that link, you'll not only get more details about it on Amazon, but also support our channel at no cost to you. So go ahead and click that link to grab your copy of the book and dive into an exciting reading journey. Happy reading, and thanks for your support.